Hello and welcome to Orion Outreach. I'm Joe Johnson, and I have a special guest here with me, Dawn Neely of Seniors Helping Seniors. Thanks for being here, Dawn.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Let's start off with talking about the mission of Seniors Helping Seniors.
Well, our organization is designed to help our senior community stay independently in their home environment. We are doing whatever we can to help people stay independent and happy and healthy in their own home environment.
All right. Well, talk about the origins of what you do. When did this all first start?
Sure. Actually, Seniors Helping Seniors was established in 1998. It was founded by a wonderful woman named Kiran Yokam, who is from India, actually. And Kiran had come to the United States after having spent quite a few years working side by side with Mother Teresa.
Oh, wow.
And arriving in the United States, she wanted to continue doing something that she felt was meaningful and purposeful. And she began to help senior citizens in her community. And by doing so, it grew into what is now an organization that is nationwide and in probably, I believe, 32 states at this point.
Wow. So when a person reaches a certain age, let's say retirement age, obviously maybe income is lacking a little bit. Obviously they're not bringing in what they were making when they were working. So there's going to be obstacles and challenges. Is that what Seniors Helping Seniors does, is kind of help meet those shortfalls? Tell me what are some of the things you do?
Well, Seniors Helping Seniors is a non-medical company that provides support to seniors in their homes with things that are becoming more challenging as they age. So the things that we're doing are a wide array of different things, but they vary from helping folks keep their homes clean, launder clothing, prepare meals, provide transportation. We assist with anything from personal grooming and bathing to helping with pet care, because a lot of our seniors want something as simple as being able to keep their pet at home. But the way we're accomplishing this is we're matching our seniors in the community that need help with other very active seniors in the community that are looking for an opportunity to stay engaged. They're looking for an opportunity to give meaning and purpose to their day. And they're either retired professionals who aren't ready to quit, or they're folks that are they're folks that have been doing this through either their churches or other organizations in the community, and they're just looking for an opportunity to stay connected and support others. So our folks that are providing the service are these folks that you mentioned, folks that might be recently retired, folks that are looking for something that will keep them active, but at the same time involve their heart and spirit for other people, because they're really able to support and help people through challenges that they might be facing. And they're making some money while they do it, which is never a bad thing.
Oh, that's terrific. So that's where we get the name Seniors Helping Seniors. Talk about the benefits of a senior receiving this care in their home versus going to a center or a facility.
Well, that's precisely our goal, is to help folks that are facing a possible transition into another living environment when that's not favorable to them. When there are cases where seniors just need a little help or support in order to stay in their environment, we want to be able to help them do that, because a complete transition into, for example, like you mentioned, a facility, could, one, either be financially impossible for them, or two, not quite the environment that they're ready for. So our assistance in those areas, like I said, that are non-medical, allow them to precisely do that. Stay in their homes, stay where they're comfortable, surrounded by their things, by their memories, and really maintain that independence that they're striving very hard to maintain.
Yeah, I would imagine that for a senior citizen, the thought of going into a facility with strangers has got to be very traumatic, and it's got to be comforting to know that they can stay in their own home.
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of times I think people tend to believe that our seniors, because they transition into a facility or another living environment where they're surrounded by people, that they're going to have people around them and they're not going to be lonely. But that's not always the right fit for everybody. We're all different. We all want different things. For some, activities with a lot of other people sounds engaging and sounds great, but to others that's not necessarily what they want or not what they're looking for, at least not yet. And we like to think that if we can be, we want to be that bridge and that complement to what they're still capable of doing by themselves, in helping them with those other things that might be becoming a little more challenging.
Now, a lot of the seniors I know, they're full of pride and they don't want to admit that they can't do the things they used to do. So I would imagine you're probably contacted by the offspring, by the children of these seniors. Is that normally the case?
Yeah, a lot of times we are contacted by adult children. Primarily an adult female has taken the reins and is kind of looking for some assistance and support for mom or dad or aunt or uncle or any loved one per se. But our model itself really speaks to that, and that's what I really appreciate about it, because it is a delicate matter to have somebody come into your home and to admit, like you said, that perhaps we're not quite able to accomplish the things that we're used to being able to do by ourselves. But the model itself lends towards a certain comfort level. And I think it allows our seniors to understand that we're not there to take away any independence at all. We're there to add to it. And because our providers or our caregivers are mature adults themselves, it's more like receiving help from a friend. It's more like just having someone that they can count on, someone they can trust, someone that remembers some of the same things they remember or want to talk about some of the same things they want to talk about. So because it establishes that rapport and comfort level, we really do appreciate the model itself in overcoming some of that obstacle of resistance to getting help.
Now, I want to talk about two things. How can a senior receive assistance, and how does a senior provide assistance? Talk about those things.
Sure, absolutely. Like you'd mentioned, Joe, typically we do receive inquiries from family members that are recognizing that perhaps things aren't happening the way they used to be happening in mom and dad's house. Maybe meals are being skipped or medications are not being taken properly. The house isn't quite as tidy as it's always been, things of that nature. We're contacted, and what happens is we go through a process of trying to find out how we can most effectively help in the situation, making sure that we're appropriate for the situation, and then going out and doing an assessment and really learning what the needs are of our senior. And while doing so, maybe even recognize other needs that they didn't realize that they had that we can support them in, or even help them recognize certain benefits that are available to them, either through the Veterans Association or there are different things available to our seniors that allow them to receive the services that we provide. And in regards to our providers, we're contacted on a daily basis by folks in our community who have either heard of Seniors Helping Seniors and want to know more about it and find out how they can get involved. And as I'd mentioned earlier, there's such a heart and spirit aspect of providing services for Seniors Helping Seniors that I do go through a pretty extensive interviewing process, just because I want to make sure that our seniors feel safe and they feel comfortable in knowing that when somebody's there from Seniors Helping Seniors, they feel that they're in very, very good hands. So after, and like I said, a somewhat extensive interviewing process, we match folks up based on criteria that we feel is very important. The needs that our seniors have, the location, because we do cover the majority of Oakland County, the schedule that's in place, and more importantly, the personality of our providing senior, as well as the personality of our receiving senior.
So the person offering to provide services, do they have to be a certain age range, and do they necessarily have to be retired?
No, no, not necessarily. In fact, we have quite a few folks that are providing services for us on a part-time basis that are still working either part-time or full-time, and they just really feel that desire to help and be there to support our senior community, and are looking forward to becoming more involved as time goes on. And as far as a requirement of age, no, I'll talk to anybody who has a heart for our senior community and wants to be part of helping. But because of our model and because of our name, typically our seniors that are contacting us looking for help are looking for someone who is a mature adult. And our providers generally range anywhere from 50 to 80 years old. Our average provider is about 65. But like I said, I'll talk to anybody who's got a heart for seniors.
And you said it's a paying job, right?
That is true. Our senior providers are compensated for the services that they provide.
That's terrific. Do you want to give out contact information? How can someone either contact you for service or to provide service?
Absolutely. Our offices are here in Lake Orion. We recently opened our new office in Lake Orion, and we can be contacted there at 248-969-4000. We can also be contacted via our website, and you can go out to seniorshelpingseniors.com and you can search the East Oakland office and contact us there. We'd be more than happy to talk to anybody who's interested in learning more about our services and how we might be able to help.
Terrific. What a great service you provide.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
Just thank you so much for having me, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of the community itself, but primarily our senior community. We're really looking forward to our grand opening of our new office in Lake Orion. It's being held the 27th of August, next Thursday at 4:30, and everyone's welcome to come out and join us. We will be benefiting a really great organization that is helping to fly veterans that haven't been able to visit the monument in Washington.
Oh, I've heard about that.
And we're just really grateful for different organizations that provide such incredible help to our seniors in general, and in this particular case, our veterans who we support. So I'd love to see anybody out there that's available and can come out and join us.
Great. Benefits a great cause. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
And thank you for watching Orion Outreach. I'm Joe Johnson. We'll see you next time.